Since the Earthquakes came back into Major League Soccer in 2008, they had come to the Home Depot Center on numerous occasions and never left with a win. Well, that has all changed tonight. 3-2 winners over the Galaxy. Some late heroics from former Galaxy striker Alan Gordon. Cobi Jones, Mark Rogondino here with you for Galaxy in 5. We already know the result, 3-2 win for the San Jose Earthquakes, but let's rewind about 2 hours ago before the match. LA had some young players, a new group. They had to feel good coming into the matchup here tonight.
Exactly. You knew there was going to be energy at the very least. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way that they wanted in the long run, but you had a lot of young players coming in. You were missing a few of your stars, but you knew that the Galaxy was going to give a lot, and for the first 45 minutes, it was going their way.
Yeah, and in fact, in that opening 45 minutes, it was one of their young players that got things going. Just about 2.5 minutes into the first half, Hector Jimenez gets the scoring going. Let's take a look at the first half highlights, and we'll open with exactly that play.
And that running off the ball by Barrett really gets it going. A no-look back heel. And one thing that we talked about is players following through and coming from behind, and Jimenez does that and is clinical in his finishing and puts it into the side netting.
First career MLS goal for Jimenez, but the Galaxy would have more chances to try and add to that lead, including this one here. A non-call, though, takes things away from Edson Buttle getting his second of the season.
Exactly. You can see Opara right there actually grab the ball with his hand, and this shot, a textbook shot from Juninho from 30-40 yards, but Bush actually makes an amazing save.
Late in the first half, a little interchange between McGee and Donovan will produce this chance here, but again, it's just been tough luck for Edson Buttle as he nods that one wide of the far post. So the Galaxy would take a 1-0 lead into the halftime break, and as Bruce Arena told us coming out of the locker room, they felt pretty good heading into that second half.
Exactly. They had everything to play for. Everything was looking good. They were up a goal. You know, everything was going their way. A lot of energy, and what Bruce Arena said beforehand is attack, 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 and be aggressive, and they were doing that.
I hate to quote Bruce Arena again, but then he also said it is a 90-minute game. Let's go to the second 45 minutes, and really things did not unfold how Galaxy fans wanted to beginning here in the 59th minute.
Well, exactly. You see Jimenez actually come in here and goes straight leg, studs up into a player. That's going to get you a red card. But the one great thing is the Galaxy, down a man, come back and get a second goal. But from Mike McGee with these two great moves, fools everyone, and then roofs it over Opara, where Opara has no chance to stop.
So heading into the final 15 minutes, when you know that San Jose has been dangerous so far this year, the Galaxy with a 2-0 lead, this is the 76th minute of play.
Exactly. You see Lionheart putting himself prostrate right there, gets the goal. Unbelievable play right there. And then you see David Beckham trying to do some defensive help there, but obviously you see it's a handball there, and Kari Stevenson steps up and just slots it.
2 goals in the span of 6 minutes for the Earthquakes to bring it back to 2-2 on the scoreboard, and then into stoppage time, and this one is a backbreaker.
Exactly. This is a comedy of errors right here where it's you take it, you take it, you take it. And then the one that does take it, Alan Gordon on San Jose, where he is the aggressive one, gets to the ball and is able to just pop it right over the head of Perk.
And the celebration ensues for the former Galaxy striker. A final glance at the stat sheet, and you see shots went back in favor of the Earthquakes after they trailed at halftime. Just about the only category that LA led in additions to fouls was corner kicks, 10-4. After the game, a frustrated Bruce Arena caught up with Heidi Watney.
Well, I think we played awful well for a while and had that 2-0 lead, and made mistakes. You know, the red card is appropriate. Our player made a bad play, and he should have been sent off. And then we lost our concentration on a restart. Our young players, you know, Hector Jimenez and Brian Gall got beat with Lenhart on the corner, and then our most experienced player, you know, David Beckham's caught with the handball, which is appropriate, and turning the ball over right at the end of the game. We just made too many mistakes, didn't do a good job understanding a 2-0 just to get home with 3 points. And, you know, too many mistakes, and we deserve to lose the game.
After that red card,
Galaxy were a couple of minutes away, 30 minutes to be exact, away from getting away with that 3 points. And I can't imagine, Cobi Jones, you've been on that type of the losing end too many times at the club level. You played for a lot of good Galaxy teams. But what's going on in the locker room right now?
It's a lot of frustration right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's some finger pointing amongst the players. And this is where it's going to be a very difficult job of the coaching staff to come in there and try to bring this team together right now, because a lot of people are giving those sidelong glances like it was your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. And now they've got to come together, put this behind them, and get ready for the next game.
3-2 is your final score here tonight at the Home Depot Center as the Galaxy dealt yet another home loss here in 2012. But as you said, a little bit of time to react and put it behind them as they take on the Houston Dynamo this weekend. For Cobi Jones, I'm Mark Rogondino, Galaxy in 5.